Today we're talking how to save money around the house. This is actually part 2. I've done a previous one a little bit ago that will be linked at the end of the video, so stay tuned. And I've done several other videos on this topic similar to this on how to save money on your groceries, how to save money on your electric grill, 10 things I stopped buying to save money. I'm all about saving money so that you can spend your money on things that mean a lot to you. And I am so excited to be teaming up with my friend Kristen Stones with Sense and Purpose, and we're going to be talking about different ways to save money around your house, some real practical advice that you can start saving money today. So make sure you go check out Kristen's channel. She's amazing. It'll be linked down below. She talks about saving money, budgeting, all sorts of different topics, and she's just amazing. So go check her out. Let her know that Kelly with Freedom and a Budget sent you. And if you're coming over from Kristen's channel, welcome. My name is Kelly Ann Smith, and my channel is all about living life well on a budget, and budgets don't have to be constricting, but they give you freedom. I talk saving money, investing, growing your income, all sorts of money topics. So I'd love for you to subscribe and join the family. Now, jumping right in, number 1 is to learn basic home maintenance. There's so many different things that you can do around the house that are going to add up big and help save on having to hire a handyman, things that you can do yourself, and just little things that will add up that can make a big difference. So for instance, doing things like cleaning your air ducts, cleaning the duct in your dryer, cleaning your air filters, cleaning your air conditioning unit, different things like that, the coils behind your fridge, those little things that add up big in helping those machines run more efficiently. So learn basic home maintenance. It's really going to save you a lot of money in the long run. And then also things like changing the air filter on your AC. Those you have to spend a little bit of money, but it really helps to save money in the long haul. If you're wanting to save money on your groceries, I have a brand new course that breaks down so many different ways, simple ways to save money on your groceries. We talk about meal planning, meal prepping, rolling over ingredients, how to have a pantry challenge, how to eat from your pantry, how to have really good, yummy meals without breaking a budget and saving tons of money on your groceries. The average student is saving $100 a month, which is crazy. And if you use code YouTube, you can get $15 off now, which is so awesome. So you can get the course for like $32 and save over $100 a month on average. So go check out the course. It'll be down below in the description. It comes with tons of video lessons. It comes with a workbook, a 7-day meal plan, printables, all sorts of fun stuff, and that'll be down below in the description. Number 2 is a programmable thermostat, and this is one that was a little hesitant to jump on board with. Jamie really wanted it, and I saw them on TV. I saw friends have them, and they were so cool, but they were a little bit more than I wanted to spend. But after having one for a year now, I realize how much it really does save money because you're able to automate the cooling and the heating in your house. So there used to be times when I would go to work and forget to turn down the thermostat, and then I'd come home and the AC had been running all day in the Florida heat, and I'd be like, oh crap, that just cost us $5. So having a programmable thermostat is really cool because you can set times. You can even set that when your phone goes on Wi-Fi, it will turn on or turn off and different things like that. So we have ours. We have an Ecobee, and it's very similar to a Nest. We have it set that when we leave the house, it goes to 77 degrees. When we come home, it comes to 75 degrees so that it can start pumping out the air, and it can help to save us money in the long run so that it's not running all day. And it's cool that you can control it from your phone. So if I am laying in bed and I'm cold, I can turn it up a couple degrees. And then if Jamie's really hot, he can turn it down. And then I'm like, oh, he turned it down to 73 again, didn't he? But we can adjust it from our phone. We can adjust it from the thermostat itself. Also, when we're on trips, and you know how when you come home and your home is like stagnant because it's been sitting for a couple days and not really air circulating like normal, I'll turn our AC on like 2 hours before we come home so that it can start running, it can start moving the air and getting it down to cooling temperature so that we're not coming home to a stuffy house. So it's really cool. There's so many different aspects of it, and you can have so many different features, and you can control how often the fans come on, if you want them to come on every hour or only when it gets to a certain temperature. And there's just so much that you can do with an Ecobee, with a Nest. They're really cool. I'll have a link down below in the description box. Number 3 is to set up auto pay on your bills. This is a really great way to save some money because a lot of companies will actually give you a discount. They'll give you a 5% discount or a 10% discount if you do auto pay. Now, there are some pros and cons to auto pay. pro is you never have to miss a payment. You never have to worry about a late fee or anything like that, or your power getting shut off or whatever it may be. But you could also miss if bills increase. For instance, our cable bill just increased. It just went from $88 to $110. So if you're not paying attention to your bills, you could miss that. Thankfully, I'm in my budget. I'm seeing the numbers. I'm seeing everything. And that's another reason why to keep a budget. But we have our budget under control, and we see every time that something hits our account, it's logged into our budget. But if you're not keeping a budget, which you should be, but if you're not, then you may miss that. You may go 6 months with paying an increased cost and not even realize it. So there are pros and cons, but you have to make sure that you're in there, you're still looking at everything. But there are a lot of pros to having everything set up on auto pay, and that way it's just more automated. We have our investments auto pay, we have our bills on auto pay, like our electric bill, our internet, all of those, and then we can receive some discounts from that as well. If you're finding value in this video, I'd love for you to like the video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe, join the Freedom in a Budget family, and hit that bell notification so that you're notified every time that I upload. Number 4 is a really simple one, and that is to switch the direction of your ceiling fans. So did you know that there's a little switch on your ceiling fans which changes the direction of the blades? So in the summer, you want them going counterclockwise, and that's going to help bring the air down, the cool air down. And then in the winters, you want to switch the direction, and that's going to bring it up. So switch the direction of your ceiling fans, and that's going to help lower your AC bill so that you're having to use that less, and it's going to cool the room more, or it's going to bring out the cold, and so that you can heat the air easier. So that is a really simple way to lower costs. It's just by switching the direction of your ceiling fans. Number 5 is to research Energy Star appliances when it's time to upgrade. Now, a lot of people will talk about buying big appliances and things off of Facebook Marketplace and buying used. Yes, that can save you money, but do your research. I found, because right now we are searching for a deep freezer, and I looked on Facebook Marketplaces, and honestly, a lot of those appliances weren't that much cheaper. And then when I did some research, I learned that it cost more money to run those than it would to run a brand new one, because the new ones are Energy Star. And if I did a cost breakdown, I would be saving more money in the long run with the new appliance, even with the higher price, in less than a year with the energy cost to run it. So make sure you're doing your research on how much it costs to run the appliance, different things like that, and that can really save a lot of money over time. So in the long run, surprisingly, it may actually be cheaper to buy new, because the older machines, they're not as energy efficient and can cost you more money in the long run with your electric bill. Like I said earlier, I have a full video on how to save money on your electric bill, because there's lots of things that you can do and a lot of hacks that you can do to save money on your electric bill. If you want to know 5 more ways to save money around the house, check out this video here. And if you want to know how to save money on your groceries, check out this video here. No.